So, oh yes, I forgot. Yeah. So, you're going to want to load up internet, and now you're going to want to type in your domain or wherever it is where you have installed the MyBB forums. Well, when you've uploaded the MyBB forums. So most of it for you will be www.yourwebsite.com or uk.co.uk/install/index.php. That will be the most default. Oh yeah. Right. That will be the default directory to install the MyBB forums for most of you who are watching this, if you have installed the files into the public HTML directory, which is here. If you've installed files in here, you basically want to go and just type in that address, yourwebsite.com/install/index.php. But I have installed mine in a different directory. As you can see, I have installed mine into the, where is it? Oh yes, I have installed it into Extreme High Quality Tutorials, my subdomain for my normal domain, just for these tutorials I will be making related to website stuff. So as I can see, I'm just gonna go onto it now. I'm gonna go onto High Quality Tutorials.co.uk/install/index.php. Wait until that loads. And oh right, yes, hang on, Extreme High Quality Tutorials/install. Yeah, that is correct. Etc. Hello, is that the right? Sorry about this. Yes, sorry about that, people. Yes, Extreme High Quality that's that. Extreme High Quality Tutorials source code studios.co.uk/install/index.php. Yes, that is correct, and hopefully when I click go, you will come to this site here. Sorry about that, I totally typed it in wrong. Strange. But, right, let's just continue, ignore that. Right. As you can see, we're gonna come to this section here. Welcome to the MyBB installation beta for 1.610. That is the most recent and up-to-date version of the MyBB, what we will be installing. Now, this is the installation window. It's very just straightforward, as you can see. Just read this if you want to, but basically I just don't. But for you, read it. And this tells you all stuff it's going to be installing. All the stuff what's going to get installed onto your website, MyBB, and etc. So yeah, let's continue. So let's just click next. And now this is the license terms and conditions. Basically, just don't even read that, or you can, but I don't see the point basically. So let's just skip that. And make sure your control panel or your website host provider, make sure you meet the minimum requirements of the MyBB forums. So as you can see, all my SQL, my PHP version, my everything is just right. It is, the requirements meet the perfect things for my web host, so I can install this. And if not, then if you get some errors here, just yes, sorry about that. Well, anyway, as I was saying, just make sure your requirements are set, and if they are, you can click next, and if they're not, then try downloading the lower version of the MyBB forums, and that should work. So as you can see, click next, and now this is our SQL database, what I said you needed at the beginning of the tutorial. When you have your database, you want to make sure that there is no tables inside it whatsoever. All you need is the database username, the password, and your host, what it's called. So database engine, you can just have it normal or improved, just keep that as default. And then your database server host name would be your host provider. As I said, you can find all your SQL database details by going into your logging into your control panel of your host, going onto your SQL database section, and right there you should see your username, your database name, the password you set, and your host. But I already have mine, so I don't need to check that. My host would be MySQL, MySQL dot free hosting, no ads, free hosting, sorry about that, freehostingroads.net. So it's mysql.freehostingroads.net. Yes, and my username will be U4944 78953 underscore my database name HQ. Sorry about that, it keeps going up for some reason. Pretty strange. Yes, so anyway, as I was saying, got that. Your username, in most cases or most instances, is going to be exactly the same as your database name. So that's just exactly the same. And your password is what you've set it. I am going to be deleting this SQL database after I've done this tutorial anyway, so my password, I have just set it to password. Set simple forward. Now, table prefix. This is what your table is going to be called inside your MySQL database when you have installed this. So leave that as default or change it to whatever you want. And once you've done that, click next. Could not connect to database server mysql.freehostingroads.net with the supplied username and password. Right. U49447893 U49447893 447893 underscore HQ tuts underscore HQ tuts. Password is password, and mysql.freehostingroads.net. MySQL. Yes, do you know something? Let's see with this now more. So I am just going to find my details myself, so I will be right back. I will just do this because I don't know them off by heart. Sorry about this, people. Right, let's have a look. This is loaded. Let's go down to MySQL databases and find out what our table is called and our database name. Yeah, that is correct. So for some reason it is not working, so what we're going to do, we're just going to copy and paste this. So as you can see, our user database name is going to be the same. Then we're just going to copy this password. And my host is this, MySQL freehostingroads.net. And hopefully it should work now. Yes, sorry about that. Right, once you have connected to your SQL database, what you are going to want to do is you are going to want to just, these are all tables it's going to install, by the way. All these tables is what it's going to install into your SQL database. So as you can see, you're going to want to click next. And once you have done that, now that your basic tables have been created, it is time to start the default data. The default data has been installed into the database. Click next. Yeah. So click next. Theme insertion, just click next. Forum's name, I'm just going to keep it as that. Forum's names, what do you want your forum's name to be called at the top? I'm just going to call it Extreme High Quality Tutorials. And this is where our forums is going to be default. This is where our forums is going to, the address is going to be. Website name is gonna be your website name. What's your website called? As again, I'm gonna say Extreme HQ Tutorials. Yeah. This is what your website's called, and this is where your original website is. So mine's just gonna be, yes, Extreme High Quality That's where my website is. Basically, I could have just copied that. Why didn't I think that? Copy the main yet? Just leave that default blank contact email. This is just my own. Your email address, and click next. And this is your administrator section. You are going to want to create a username, an admin username, and a password that you can easily remember, because this is the most important bit of your forums. This is so you can log into the MyBB, the control panel, and from there you can view members, insert posts, delete posts, etc. and whatnot, and all that good stuff. So yes, I'm just gonna name this and the password is gonna be whatever you want to name it, and then your contact email, so how they can contact you. So if you forget any of these details, it will set a password to this email address, so you won't get locked out. It is just safe to write these down somewhere safe, so you won't forget it. Click next, and done. Your copy of MyBB has successfully been installed and configured correctly, etc, etc. You may now proceed to your new copy of MyBB. Right, as you can see, we're just going to want to click that one. Once you've clicked that, you will come up to this section, and once you've done that, you are just going to log in with the password we have just created for our admin account. Once we have logged in, done. We have installed MyBB forums. Simple and straightforward. And just to show you the normal forums, what we're going to do is just delete that and click that. Wait until it loads, and look, this is our forums from what we have just installed, etc. Welcoming and whatnot. So yeah, done, plain and simple. So I am sorry about that confusion earlier about me SQL database error. I don't know what went wrong. I must have forgotten it, so sorry. And this is my first tutorial, and there will be many more coming. So if you have liked it and you have understood this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, so then you can view more tutorials that I will make related to computer stuff and whatnot. And if you have any problems or you have any errors whilst doing this tutorial and installing the MyBB forums, you can just send me a message on my YouTube channel or comment in the box below, and all the links will be in the description right below now. So this is Dale Wilby at Extreme High Quality Tutorials, and stay tuned for my next tutorial. In a bit, people.